Hello, my name is Chris Shea, financial advisor with BPS Financial Services. This is the participation guide in loan to own. Hopefully you've checked out the video on loan to own, and now you'll be able to go through the participation guide, answer some of the questions, and have this at your disposal. Check in again, and hopefully you've gone through the guide now after you've done the video, and the participate materials are enclosed. First, go through a little pre-test, answer some questions, see what you remember from the video. Want to know the answers? Feel free to reach out. Be happy to talk to you about them. But go through these. Installment loan basics. We went through this in the video. Cost of installment loans. Got to look at the APR, fixed loan rate, variable loan rate, finance charges. We do consumer installment loan versus rent-to-own services. Little breakdown here. Go through it, read the information, digest it, get through it. We go through the example, advertised price, what it costs you on a rent-to-own versus consumer installment loan. Car loans, ownership potential, ways in which you can go through it for car loans and leases. Again, take a look at the two sides here. Figure out which one works best for you. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just a different way in which you want to live your life and spend your money. Okay, so again, there's a couple things on that. Again, financing car. Got to be careful when dealers offer low interest rates. What's going on behind the scenes, and figure out what's in your best interest. Questions to ask about low interest loans. There's a few of them listed here. Special promotions. You got to check and see what's going on behind the special promotion. Usually, occasionally, it can be a good thing for you. Sometimes it might not be in your best interest to take advantage of that. Again, it's all circumstantial, and you got to look at all the details. Service contracts, you got to take a look at those details, and the warranties, got to look at those as well. Implied, as is, with a warranty, what's going on with a warranty. Alternative fuel vehicles, there's a lot of information on that we talked about as well. And now we've got a solution. We talked about activity 1 in the presentation. Beware of dealer-lender relationships. Go through the scenario. Try and figure out what Sam could have done differently. Think about it, write it down, talk to someone. If you want to talk to me, I'd be more than happy to go through it with you and have a conversation about it. Again, there's going to be some tips here on auto financing, how to structure a loan. Very much beware of the car title loans. Again, it's very important to make sure that you get that right. Home equity loan. Again, we talk about value of home, mortgage, equity, HELOC, traditional home equity loan. Which one's right for you? Again, FDIC Gov. There's a website you can go to for home equity loan tips. Talk to a financial advisor, financial professional, help you make the best choice for yourself. Unsecured installment loans. Got some tips on this. APR, what to look for, refund anticipation loans. We talked a lot about that. Trying to get caught up in the fact that it's fast money. Look at the overall cost to you and see what's in your best interest. Borrow from yourself first, have a savings account you can use, and then emergency cash options from the bank. If you got a good relationship with a bank, sometimes they can come up with cash for you. Take a look at that. It might be something that can utilize. 4 C's of loan decision: capacity, capital, character, collateral, lending laws. We went through this. There's some good information in here about the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. Different states have different rules, though, so you got to make sure you're know if you're in some of those states. Arizona, California, Nevada, New Mexico, etc. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. We talked about the Truth in Lending Act, Fair Credit Report, Fair Debt Collection. Again, more information here, bullet pointed out so you can have it and utilize it. How lending laws protect you. There's a whole lot of questions and answer here. Okay. Go through, figure out which law protects you in the different state, in the different questions. Again, if you got questions about your answers and not sure about it, feel free to reach out. Happy to talk to you about it. Again, there was a letter, denied a loan. There's reasons for it. You can reach out, find out why that was actually done. Okay. Talk about, again, here in this case, what law allows people to get back, and talk about your ability to get your report. Okay, we talked about sending out a letter about a challenge on a charge. Here's an example of a letter. What should be done in the future? How long does the credit card company have to respond? Okay. Again, we talked a lot about resolving complaints. Written a letter to the bank here. Doesn't produce the desires. You go to the bank's regulator. Okay. You can go up the food chain to the government. All right. Additional lending laws here. They're listed. Read about them. Get educated on them. Understand them. They're in your best interest. Predatory lending practices. We talked a lot about this. Again, the subprime lending, predatory payday loans, high interest on those loans. Indicators are listed here. Payday lending practices that are predatory. If you fall victim to that, reach out. You can find someone to talk to. Okay, you can get help. Again, there's some activity 3 here on predatory lending practices. Go through it. Give yourself some time. Write down some answers. Discuss it with somebody. Again, need cash fast. Hopefully you'll be able to read through this, find out what's wrong with the offer. All right, offer number 2. Again, what's wrong with the offer? Go through it. Figure out what's not quite right, so you know what to look for going forward. Okay. Again, there's a whole list of things here for how to avoid predatory lenders. Read through it, understand it. Questions, feel free to reach out. Hopefully you've learned a lot now and you're better at taking the post test. Again, 8 questions, go through it. The glossary, we threw a lot of terms at you in this presentation. Go through the glossary, learn what these things mean. At the worst case scenario, you've got them on hand, so you'll be able to go back. If you hear it, you've got a place to go to it and learn about it, other than just potentially Googling it. And again, there's a lot of terms, so there's 2 pages of it. For further information, we got a list of government organizations here. Reach out to them if you've got questions. But again, you can also talk to a financial professional to give you assistance. And last thing, give me some evaluation if you want, aside from a rating. Let me know where I stand in all these things. Evaluation form, let me know where I did well, where I did poorly. Again, hopefully you've learned a lot now and are better equipped to handle loan to own. Again, Chris Shea, financial advisor. Look forward to helping you out in the future.